Vlog number 5. As you can see, I got some new areas down. Let's jump straight into it. I'll show you all the new content I wrote today. Just bear with me for a sec, because it's a little buggy if I just load some of the previous saves with updated content. So I'm just gonna breeze through the beginning part. Don't worry, I won't do every single side quest. I'll just do all that is necessary to progress the plot. Shit. Yeah, I haven't really touched the battle system too much. I'm mainly just focused on writing the plot and the details right now. The balancing is going to be pretty hard. It's going to be more of like a trial and error thing, so we'll do that when we get there. Well, while we're doing the side quest, let's talk about something I thought about today. So, I said it before that the main character Mira is going to have a event item that's always stuck to her equipment. It's a relic weapon called Calabassi. Um, what I'm thinking right now is implementing a system that's sort of similar to the Swordian system in Tales of Destiny, whereas the weapon would grant her abilities and like skills and magics that she can use. Uh, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to let the weapon actually level up. I'm still unsure about that, but I'm probably going to have a command in battle, like attack, magic, guard item, and there's going to be a separate command just called Calabassi. So what it is so Calabassi is basically a sword, a legendary sword of swords. It is sentient. It's got something sealed inside it. Think of QB from Naruto. So basically, it's not something good that's sealed inside it, and it's constantly trying to corrupt the main character. Yeah, and if you use the Calabassi too much in the early phase of the game, you're going to accumulate a counter, variable, and the variable basically represents the amount of corruption and influence that Calabassi has on the main character. And at the later portion of the game, this variable is going to be very, very, very important in plot details and such. It's also very similar to the Devourer system from Neverwinter Nights' Mask of the Betrayer. So basically, Calabassi is very, very powerful. It's going to basically change the tide of any single battle. Any battles you have difficulty winning. If you pop that ability, it's going to be a lot easier. However, the trade-off is that if you use it too much, you might get a really, really bad ending. So that's basically what I'm planning. And other ideas include if you don't use it at all for the first 75% of the game, there's an event that eventually you're able to maybe not convince, but reach an understanding with the spirit, and you're able to use that without the variable going hectic or something like that, some kind of system. But basically, it revolves around that kind of idea. Oh. So yeah, yesterday the portal was inaccessible. So now, when you talk to this dude, he's going to ask if you're ready to depart. You can either go yes or no. Saying no, you'll just kind of start sticking around here for a bit more. There's nothing really here to do. Might add one or two secret events here. I haven't decided. We'll see if that happens. But for now, we'll just say yes. And then she'll step into the portal after thinking to herself, and then she'll teleport. The animation looks pretty nice, eh? And then as soon as she comes in, the dude comes here, and there's more talk. A lot more talk. This is basically the encampment for their scouting party. And I blocked out that passage with a lot of dudes. Yeah, these dudes all say the same thing. So the quest gets updated, infiltrating the keep. That's the new active quest with a ton of objectives, but then it only reveals one by one. So here you talk to this guy, and there's another option, and then once you talk to him, you can go in. And then once you go in, you're joined by two other dudes. So, and then they all join your party. So there's not a formation. This formation system is pretty nice. In the future, when there's more characters, you can use this to arrange the characters you want in battle. Kind of like FF6. Actually, this game is fucking exactly like FF6 in a lot of ways. Yeah, they all say the same thing, and then you walk this. You can walk through this cavern, and then go. Up, and then you reach the keep. Arrive at the storage room. As soon as you come in, the quest updates again. It's arrive at the keep, enter the cavern was done, and then arrive at the keep done. So now you investigate the keep. Investigating the keep is basically a walk towards here, and then there's a conversation. She realizes there's a lot of dead people. Then after that little event, another objective pops up. Arrive at the throne room. I'm probably gonna have enemies here later on, but not yet, because adding enemies around now would make my life a lot harder testing this crap. So now we've arrived at the throne room. She notices that the king is dead. Spoiler. Quest. And the fifth pops up. Investigate the throne room. Go to the switch. Blah blah. This is very straightforward right now. I haven't done any side plot during this entire thing, so may or may not add them. But there's definitely gonna be combat here. So do that, and then there's another event here. And after that event, the next event is escape the keep. So yes, that's all I've done today. I think it was quite a bit. Yeah, with the map all set and stuff, it's gonna be very easy to implement side quests or main quests from here on out. It's gonna be pretty easy. I'll also spend some time looking at some custom battle scripts and stuff today, and there's a lot of options that I'm planning on doing. First of all, there is a function to do a random invoke list. So basically, you can use an ability called invoke, and it would automatically randomly cast one of the selected spells. So how I'm going to be using that right now is that probably going to use that as some kind of like a mana conservative option. So basically, you use 5 mana, but you don't know what you cast. So that's there's always going to be a trade-off between, like, if it costs the same mana, why would you ever try to invoke a random spell when you can cast exactly the spell you want? So there's going to be some kind of trade-off there where the risk is rewarded proportionally. That's one of the things I'm planning on doing. Oh, another thing I'm planning on doing is I might use the JP system, the job point system from Final Fantasy Tactics. As it stands, I don't really want to have my characters changing class. I don't think that's what I'm going for, but I am going to have them accumulate job experience and use those job experience to purchase some perks, maybe skills, maybe passive abilities or stuff like that, so that you can at least have some sort of customization to your character. I think that's definitely a nice touch to the entire combat, and it'll bring more flavor to players as they play, as opposed to level up, get skill, level up, get skill. That's kind of dull. But yeah, that's the two things I'm planning on doing in the future. The random ability thing is probably going to be a specific character's ability. It's trait, so basically only one character will have that. I'm not sure who the character is yet, but we'll see. There's a lot of different mechanics I want to implement for different characters, so that every character feels unique. Every character stands out, and it's not just like everyone's the same kind of thing. Like Final Fantasy X, when everybody has walked everybody's sphere, everybody feels exactly the same. But yeah, that about sums up my process for today. Oh crap! I have to talk about something else. Let me reset this to talk about it. Totally forgot to talk about that. I actually took care of the workout too. So when I talk to this dude, crap, this guy is not a good example. You notice how nowadays it has the name is actually there. I found a script that allows me to put a name name whenever there's a conversation taking place. But the downside is I had to go through all the past events, all the past dialogues, and add on that little tag in order to display the names. But I think it's definitely worth it. Actually displaying the name would help a lot when everybody's face looks the same, which is exactly the case here. That's what actually got me to look for the script, because I have three knights joining you, and they all look freaking the same. So the only way to differentiate them is through names. Um, yeah, and then with this talking mechanics, I think adding the name there actually looks a lot better as well. What else? I think that about sums it up. Yeah. As for the battle system, probably won't be working on it for another 2 days. I just want to get some more main event and side plot figured out, and actually have the scripts written for the events first before I work on the battle system. Basically, I'll start working on the battle system when the entire prologue chapter of the game is done, which is basically up to the point where the first plot twist appears, and that's when she hits level 1, and then the actual gameplay begins, kind of thing. Because right now, everything you see right now is just sort of like a prologue. I mean, not really a tutorial, because it doesn't really teach you jack shit, but it's like a prologue that you can sort of watch the scenes, see what's going on, so that you don't have to pay too much attention to the battle system, uh, while learning about this world and learning about the characters and seeing the story. So once this whole thing has been done, then I'll start working on the battle system and the balance and how the character progression works and stuff like that. But for now, I'm probably going to do more and more events and stuff like that. I forgot to turn the switch off after using. Oh, speaking of which, maybe I should go check. Oh no, I think that's the only one that I forgot to do. This one should not activate. And, oh crap, it did activate. Did I load? Oh wait, I did load. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Oh, that scared me. Yeah, I loaded, so the variables reset it. Oh, scared me for a second. But yeah, I think that's probably it. I'll try to add maybe 5 more minutes of gameplay tomorrow, and then, but we'll see what happens. So I'll see you all in tomorrow's vlog. Thank you for watching. Take care.